Hello, good morning all. Welcome back to my class Computer Organization and Architecture. I hope all of you doing well and you are enjoying the learning experience that is online learning. Thank you so much for actively participating in our Google Classroom. Let us move to the next topic. In the last presentation, we have completed basic logic gates and or not. In this video, we will see derived logic gates. They are NAND, NOR, XOR and XNOR. These gates are called derived logic gates because you can derive these gates using two or more basic logic gates. First, let us come to NAND gate. This is a composition of two gates. First, look at the symbol. NAND gate uses the symbol of AND gate with a small bubble at the output side. That is, NAND operation means AND operation followed by a NOT gate. Here you can see that here is a NAND gate and here is an AND gate and the AND gate is followed by a NOT gate. When an AND gate is followed by a NOT gate, you will get NAND operation. So, what will be the Boolean expression of NAND gate? The Boolean expression of AND gate is x is equal to a dot b. So, the Boolean expression of NAND gate is just the reverse of the AND gate, that is a dot b complement. That is, the Boolean expression of NAND gate is a dot b whole bar or a dot b complement. Now see the truth table. For two inputs, say A and B, this will be the truth table. The operation will be just opposite of AND gate. When both the inputs are 0, the output of NAND gate is 1. When 0, 1, the output will be 1, and when at 1, 0, the output will be 1. You can see that the output will be 1 if at least one of the inputs are at 0. In the other case, the inputs at 1, 1, the output will be 0. Here we have seen two input NAND gates. This can be extended to any number of inputs. For example, consider a chemical factory. Here, many exhaust fans help to blow the pollutants out. When the fans are operating, a logic 1 is obtained. A logic 1 is obtained. That is, when the fan operating, the output here is 1. The output of all the fans are connected to a NAND gate, which is followed by an alarm circuit. This alarm is used for identifying if any one of the exhaust fan not working. When all the fans are operating, the NAND gate output is off. That disconnecting the alarm. When any one of the fans fails, the output of NAND gate is 1, that is on. The circuit is connected and the buzzer goes on, alarm producing sound. Next, we can take another example of door closing system of a car. When any one of the door of the car is open, the driver gets an indicator like this. It helps to avoid accidents. This can be realized using NAND gate. Here, the input of the NAND gate is from the doors. If any one of the door is not closed properly, that input is 0. This produces an output 1 in the NAND gate. When any one of the input is 0, it produces an output 1 in the NAND gate and the indicator light is on. When all the doors are closed, then all the inputs of the NAND gates is 1 and the output is 0 and the indicator not working. This is another example of application of NAND gate. That's all about NAND gate. Next comes NOR gate, which is an extension of OR gate. NOR gate is nothing but an OR gate followed by a NOT gate. An OR gate followed by a NOT gate. That is because we call it as derived gate. If you have OR gate and NOT gate, we can build NOR gate. This is the symbol of NOR gate. Here again, a small bubble placed in front of OR gate. This bubble indicating NOT operation in the output. This is the truth table of NOR gate. The output will be 1 if both the inputs are at 0. Here you can see that the output is 1 only when both the inputs are at 0. In all other cases, the output will be 0. Let us take the example of a washing machine. This washing machine has 3 sensors. One sensor check if the lid is open. If the lid is closed, the sensor generates logic 0. And if the lid is open, the sensor generates logic 1. Another sensor that checks the load of the machine. Logic 1 indicates the machine is overloaded, otherwise 0. The third sensor produces logic 1 if the water level is minimum, otherwise it produces the logic 0. These output go to a NOR gate. You can see here the outputs of the 3 sensors go to a NOR gate which is connected to main switch circuit. During normal operation, all sensors produce normal output. That is, inputs to NOR gate is 0 and the output of NOR gate is 1. Washing machine operates normally. If there is any one of the error, if there is any one error like water is minimum or lid is open, there is overload, then that input of the NOR gate is 1 and the output of the NOR gate is 0. It disconnects the washing machine from the main switch and the washing machine not works. The next gate we are discussing XOR gate. You all know the sum of 2 variables in binary system. Here is the binary addition rules. 0 plus 0, 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 0 equals 1. And 1 plus 1 equals 0 with a carry of 1. We can say XOR gate performing this binary addition operation without including carry. Let's look. XOR gate is normally 2 input logic gate and there is only one output. This is the symbol of XOR gate. The Boolean expression performed in XOR gate is A XOR B. Here the XOR operation represented as a circled plus symbol, that is a plus sign surrounded by a circle. The actual Boolean operation here is A complement B plus AB complement. That is, here we can see that the output of the XOR gate is same as the sum output of the binary addition. So, when we are avoiding carry, this operation is similar to addition operation. And one more point about XOR gate is it can take only 2 inputs. We can't construct XOR gate using 3 input. We have seen XOR operation is A XOR B, that is A bar B plus AB bar. Here A and B are the input to the circuit. A is inverted and connected to this AND gate. Here B is inverted and connected to this AND gate. Actually, this is the implementation of XOR gate. Here we are using AND or NOT gates, that is 3 basic gates. The output of this AND gate is A bar B and the output of this AND gate is AB bar. And when these outputs go through the OR gate, here the output will be A bar B plus AB bar. That is the output of the XOR gate. So, this is the realization of XOR gate. XOR gate can be explained using a two-sided switch. In a room, the light switch is present at the door and the bedside. When you enter the room, you switch on the light using door side switch. When you are going to sleep, you can use the switch near the bedside to turn it off. That is, at this time both the switches are on mode, but the light is off. Here both the switches are connected to a XOR gate. When both the switches are off, that A and B are 0, the output is 0. When both the switches are on, that is A and B is 1 and also the output will be 0. When one switch is on and the other off, the output will be 1 and the light will be on. I hope it is clear. Next, XNOR gate, that is exclusive NOR gate, which is the reverse of XOR gate. That is, exclusive NOR gate is the complement of exclusive OR gate, as it indicated by a small circle on the output side of the graphic symbol. It can also take only 2 inputs. We can't construct XNOR gate using 3 inputs. This is the symbol, logical symbol of XNOR gate. And the logical expression of XNOR gate is A XNOR B. Here XNOR is denoted by a dotted circle. And the actual Boolean expression is AB plus A bar B. This is the reverse of XOR gate. Here is the truth table of XNOR gate. From this truth table, it is clear that this is the reverse of XOR gate. When both inputs are 0, the output is 1. And when both inputs are high, the output is 1. In the other cases, the outputs are 0. Next and last one in this topic is buffer gate. The buffer gate returns the same output as the input. Look here. In the truth table, when the input is 0, the output also will be 0. And same in the case of 1. When the input is 1, the output is also 1. This is the symbol of buffer gate. You can compare buffer gate with logic NOT gate. NOT gate is the reverse of buffer gate. Here there is a single input and a single output, and both are same. I am sure now someone of you may think that the input and output of the buffer gate is same. Then what is the need of a buffer gate? Excellent. That is a good question. In real world circuit, buffer gates can be used to amplify a signal if its current is too weak. From last two classes, one thing you may notice that there are three basic operations and or not. From this basic operations, the derived gates NAND, NOR, XOR, XNOR can be built. As NAND gate can be built from AND plus NOT, NOR gate can be built from OR plus NOT. That's all about logic gates. So we have talked about various kinds of gates. I hope that you would understand. In our next class, we shall be talking about universal property of NAND gates and NOR gates. Thank you all.